So hello everyone and welcome back with some more Dreamfall, the longest journey with Zoe and Crow somewhere in there, and Kide. Yes. This time around we're gonna be going and trying to see if we can meet Brian Westhouse with Zoe, which should also be interesting considering Brian is originally not from this world as either. Maybe through Zoe he somehow gets somehow with the dream world stuff, which is sort of sounds a little bit dangerous. What about Robert Clax? He has a beard as well, as in, if the guys with beards are wise and all that, so shouldn't he be kind of wise?
I don't believe in judging people by their appearance, but that guy looks a bit evil-ish.
Evilish. But he is a reason that you got helped quite a bit. I was thinking that why can't I view him again?
Using only the finest organic ingredients, elguan bladders, rat tails, dung.
Yay, dung. Indeed, that sounds good, very good. But okay, I think Southgate was here, right? The only place, direction we haven't gone from a door. I think I'm going into the right direction, right? Correct? I hope. This is the place where I thought at least come in, but like, is this
Zoe,
the...
over
yes.
here!
This is the Southgate. Good. I thought so. Okay, Crow already stopped Ryan Westhouse, so hey, that's great. Where is he?
We got Torsk. We got one Torsk left. We're almost out of Torsk.
Yes, almost out of task. You're actually
I don't
there
stick
now.
out, but I feel so alienated.
Like, aren't you the woman who was shopping before? I think so. Like, I was thinking originally that in front of this gate, but I'm not sure now because now I can't see him here, so that's sort of interesting, and it shouldn't be here. I'm very certain about that, but I just sort of find it a little bit strange that Crow was like, hey, here, and all that, and I can't see them anywhere. Like, how is that even possible? I can't see them, even though quite clearly. Poor you, you're also again stuck with that duty. Yes. Well, maybe it's then more into this direction. I don't know. I'm not sure now. It's just bizarre to me nonetheless that, like, they were all like, hey, here, Zoe, and then I can't actually immediately see them? It's not here. It should be there somewhere, but I just don't understand where. No. No. Unless I can go through that gate now, which I guess could be possible. Huh. Can I go through this? No. Alright, maybe it's not Southgate, but now I'm just extremely confused when Crow and Brian was all like, hey, here, Zoe, and then I can't see them here nonetheless. Maybe... and no, there! But, like, seriously, I couldn't see them. Hey! Zoe, well, Westhouse and Crow, finally.
Crow, and he's with a man. That must be Brian Westhouse. That's probably April's friend, Brian Westhouse.
Good afternoon, young lady. Crow here tells me you're a friend of April Ryan.
I know her, yeah. I'm Zoe Castillo.
Brian Westhouse. You and April had a falling out?
Of sorts. Look, I'm sorry, but Crow told me you might be able to help.
I might? What is it you need my help with?
To get home, I guess. To... Stark.
I figured as much. I'm afraid I can't help you with that, Miss Castillo, but I know someone who might.
Who?
Her name is the White Dragon, and from what I understand, Crow, you know where to find her.
I do. I can be of assistance. Yes!
Yes!
Dragon? Like in big, flying, fire-breathing lizard?
More like skinny, pretty, with legs to kill for. I don't think she breathes fire, although she can get pretty fired up, if you know what I mean. Anyone?
So where is she, this dragon person?
In a library. It's where all the hot chicks go, apparently.
She's in a place called the Dark People's City. If you know how to find it, it moves around with the ocean's currents. But Crow's just been there. Haven't you, Crow?
Sure have. I spent several months there, learning the ancient art of sitting on my butt. Feathers.
And you know how to get back?
Sort of. Ish. I know the general direction. I remember the winds. They smelled like cinnamon and rose tea, wrapped in a fragrant bouquet of fresh bull mule excrement. But I can't point it out on a map, because maps just look like a confused monkey's scribblings to me. And I won't be able to lead a boat there. The waves make me all sick and disoriented.
We won't have to take a boat. We'll fly.
Uh-huh. I'll just wait here while the two of you grow some wings, shall I?
Where we're going, Crow, we won't be needing wings.
Okay. Well, it will be interesting if Zoe can also meet the White of King. Interesting.
I'm telling you, anything that flies without wings can't be trusted. It's against nature and all that's holy.
Sort of
But hey,
true.
no feathers off my bones. If it comes crashing down, I'm not the one who'll be needing wings.
Your friend, he'll just lend it to us.
He owes me a favor. Besides, NPS, that would be the Northlands Parcel Service, has just upgraded their airborne fleet. This baby was one of the first they leased from the Azadi 7 years back, and even then, she was getting on.
Okay.
The new ones are faster, bigger, slicker, but she'll do just fine for our purposes.
True enough.
So you're coming with us?
Coming with you? Wouldn't miss it for the world, Miss Castillo. This is one adventure I'm definitely looking forward to. Besides, you'll need me to fly her for you. She takes some getting used to.
I don't know. I still don't trust a bird without wings. I'm keeping my eyes on you, sister. One wrong move, and bam! You'll feel the wrath of my beak.
So he was laughing at Crow as well. Okay.
In the name of the goddess
Yeah,
and
I
the
was
Six,
worried.
you will lay down your arms and
Yeah.
submit to our swords.
What?
Stay there. Do not make a move.
Search the premises. Let no one leave.
I was afraid of this.
What in the name of the Six is going on?
I was
Spare
afraid
us
of
the
this.
theatrics, publican. We know that you shelter rebels.
Rebels? Of course not. This is a peaceful and law-abiding establishment.
If that is the case, you will receive an official apology and recompense from the Office of the Emissary. But I'm afraid we cannot take your word for it.
The cellar is clear. There's no one else in here, Apostle.
I'll take the second floor myself.
I wonder how you will say later on.
The traitorous innkeeper of this den of dissenters.
Dissenters. That was well said.
The traitorous innkeeper of this den of dissenters.
This trader is innkeeper of Den of Dissenters.
My men will bring swift justice to the terrorists who hide in this place. My men will bring swift justice
Oh
to the
dear.
terrorists.
Let's make these terrorists pay for their crimes against the goddess Apostle.
I think you will probably meet, well, you might meet April again, for example, which should be interesting then.
Is there anything you want to tell us?
You're trespassing.
I know about that. Okay. Well, that's sort of bad, because it would be a lot better if there wouldn't be a fight. Then I wouldn't have to be thinking about Ben Dreamer committing a crime and stuff. Well, if you wanna play it like that, if you wouldn't miss, that is. But yeah, sometimes these guys don't wanna do anything. Seriously, what sort of a hit is it when you hit somewhere like missing the guy completely? But yeah, this okay, more. Fine enough. Are you gonna do actually something? Yes, at least at the beginning. So, okay, not doing more. Fine. Some of these guys are weird when they don't wanna then do anything anymore. But yes, now it's way more difficult for me to say that she would be innocent. Even remotely. But I'm sure you will turn at some point. I kind of wish I don't meet anyone else that is specifically important for April. Yes. Yes, this is the door.
Do not make a move, witch.
No.
What is your name? I'll give you one last chance to save your neck, witch. You will help me find someone, or you will die. And not just you. We will send the proprietor of this tavern to Sadir to stand trial for treason. As for your friends who've just left harbor, their ship will be boarded and the supplies confiscated. Do you know how the Azadi punish smugglers?
Please.
Their feet and hands are bound. They are weighed down with metal, and then they are dropped into the ocean.
Please, let them be. They carry only medicine and food.
I have no quarrel with you or your compatriots. I seek only one person. The one my people call the Scorpion.
The Scorpion?
What do you know of him?
If I tell you about the Scorpion, will you let us go, Benrime? Me, the shipment?
No. But if you lead me to the Scorpion, then yes, I will let you and your friends go. You'll have your food and medicine.
Leave the boat be, Azadi. Please. There are no weapons aboard. It poses no harm to your people.
It's in your hands now.
Very well. I will take you to the Scorpion, but only if you give me your word that you will harm no one else.
You have my word.
May the stars forgive me for what I am about to do.
That's sad, sort of. Not much I can do, but hey, we're up in the air. With Brian Westhouse, I'm sure. And Zoe, and Grow. It's a interesting looking Zephyr. Somehow I remember the start of Arcanum when I'm watching that. Though I'm sure there will be a happier end here than in that game. There you're just looking, and probably, well, you could be talking with Brian Westhouse, don't know though. Don't know. Slowly approaching.
How are we doing?
Just fine. This ship's a real beauty. She basically flies herself. She just needs a tiny nudge now and again, but other than that...
Oh, that's good.
So, Mr. Westhouse.
Call me Brian, please.
Brian, when did you come to Arcadia?
Oh, that was a long time ago. Too long. I traveled across the divide in 33. 1933, that is.
Long
What?
time ago.
And you're how old exactly?
Well, I may be getting on, but I'm not that old. No, I got unstuck from time, and I was caught between worlds for a while. Not a pleasant experience by any measure of things, but I got out, and I made a life for myself in Mercuria. I'm never going back to Stark. And I'm fine with that. I've made peace with my past. Arcadia's my home now.
So it looked like he's seen a lot of Arcadia. Where in Stark Brian came from? Yeah, origins. I wonder where in Stark Brian came from.
Where in Stark did you come from?
Boston, USA. Back when there was a USA. Hell, back when there was a Boston.
They're still there, both of them. How did you end up here? Are you a shifter?
Most certainly not. I mean, if I was, I would probably have gone back at some point. No, I made my way through the divide by more unconventional means. I'm not that old, mind you. Something happened that got me unstuck from time. It wasn't the best idea I ever had, but still, here I am in good health and with all my limbs intact. I shouldn't complain.
It might have something to do with the dreams, like if you had that incident right in the very beginning when you shifted, like the dream, the undreamer, and all that, and then maybe something happened with the dreams later on that got you unstuck. Maybe. maybe not, but well, what about the Arcadia then? It looks like he's seen a lot of Arcadia.
Have you seen a lot of this world?
I'd say so. When Mercuria was invaded by the Tyrant hordes 10 years ago, I was forced to leave the city. I first traveled east across the Northlands to a place called Irhad, the Sun Empire, and then south across the Great Ocean to the continent called the Southlands. After that, well, there's not much left in this world that I haven't seen. I've even been to the Azadi Empire. But I have to say that I like the Northlands, and Mercuria best of all. It feels like home.
The Azadi. He could probably tell me more about the Azadi, surely.
Where did the Azadi come from?
Far west. Almost 10 days' journey by boat. In their airships, however, or cloud ships, it doesn't take many days to cross the ocean.
You've visited their continent.
I've passed through it, so to speak. Their capital, Sadir, is just amazing. It's built across a huge river delta where 6 rivers meet. It's a holy place.
They let you just wander freely through their city.
I passed as a traveler in their lands. It's not closed to outsiders, and as long as you respect the Azadi and their customs, they give you passage. It's such a different culture from what we're used to, but they're an interesting people, and I found my visit to be highly educational. What they're doing in Mercuria, though, it's certainly controversial. On one hand, they brought freedom and peace. On the other hand,
Yes.
they've rounded up the Magicals, stuck them in a ghetto, and God knows what they intend to do with them next.
Indeed, this is very true. And that's interesting that there's like the 6 rivers. Well, that is illogical then that the 6 is quite a number for them. Tyrene. What are the Tyrene? So he of course doesn't know.
What are the Tyrant?
They were a barbaric people who lived on the western plains. 10 years ago, they invaded Mercuria.
Were?
The Azadi killed them all when they liberated the city.
Okay.
If there are any left, they're few and scattered. The Tyrant took the city during a time of great upheaval, but they didn't hold it long. The Azadi arrived in their ships soon after and drove them out. It's almost frightening how quickly the Tyrant were wiped out. The Azadi showed no mercy.
Yeah.
When do we get to the
That
Dark
is,
People's city?
From what our feathered friend said, it'll be another day or so. Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm just feeling a bit restless.
Well, there's not much to do here. You can look around the cabin for a bit, talk to Crow, or take a nap back in the hold. There's a bed there.
Thanks. Maybe I will.
But that's interesting. So there might be no Tyrene left at all, and that's kind of like just destroying the entire species. And anyhow, it's like the whole thing that they reacted so quickly in actually coming and, so to speak, freeing Mercuria. Maybe they saw the fact that Tyrene as a magical race did such an action and capturing such a city as an action that they had to then do something about, or it might have something to do with their plans with the big tower and such things. Could be. Crow.
Crow looks a bit worse for wear.
No. Well, I think that Crow would like to rather fly himself.